Good day, students. Today, we will embark on a detailed journey through the gripping and tragic tale of World War I. This conflict, often referred to as the Great War, reshaped the global political landscape and marked a turning point in human history. We will explore the origins, key events, major players, and lasting impact of this monumental conflict. Get ready to dive into the depths of the Great War and uncover its intricate story. Part 1: The Road to War, Origins and Tensions. To understand the full story of World War I, we must first delve into the complex web of events that preceded it. We will explore the underlying tensions among European powers, fueled by imperial rivalries, nationalism, and an arms race. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary by a Serbian nationalist in June 1914 will serve as the catalyst that set the world on a collision course towards war. Part 2: The Outbreak and Early Stages. The outbreak of war in 1914 marked the beginning of a global conflagration. We will examine the swift mobilization of forces and the domino effect of declarations of war among major European powers. The formation of two major alliances, the Allied powers and the Central powers, will be explored in depth, along with the initial military strategies and offensives launched by each side. Part 3: The Western Front, Trench Warfare and Stalemate. One of the defining aspects of World War I was the brutal and grueling trench warfare on the Western Front. We will step into the trenches and experience the harsh realities faced by soldiers on a daily basis. From the debilitating conditions to the introduction of new weapons and tactics, we will gain a vivid understanding of the sheer horror and stalemate that characterized this front. Part 4: The Eastern Front and Global Theaters of War. While the Western Front took center stage, we must not overlook the battles and campaigns fought on the Eastern Front and other global theaters. We will explore the vast scale of the conflict, from the icy landscapes of the Eastern Front to the sweltering deserts of the Middle East and the high seas where naval blockades and battles took place. Examining these lesser-known aspects of the war will provide a more comprehensive view of its global impact. Part 5: Key Battles and Turning Points. Throughout the war, several key battles and turning points shifted the tide of the conflict. We will delve into notable engagements such as the Battle of the Somme, the Battle of Verdun, and the Battle of Gallipoli. Analyzing the strategies employed, the human cost, and the outcomes of these battles will shed light on the evolving nature of warfare and the immense sacrifices made by soldiers on all sides. Part 6: Home Fronts and Total War. The war affected not only the battlefields but also the civilian populations at home. We will explore the concept of total war, where entire societies were mobilized to support the war effort. From the role of women in the workforce to the use of propaganda and rationing, we will examine the profound societal changes and challenges faced by civilians as they navigated the hardships of war. Part 7: The Collapse and Aftermath. As the war dragged on, cracks began to appear within the Central Powers and the Allied powers. We will study the collapse of empires, including the Russian Revolution and the disintegration of the Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian empires. The signing of the armistice in 1918 and the subsequent Treaty of Versailles will mark the formal end of the war and set the stage for the turbulent aftermath. Part 8: Legacy and Impact. Finally, we will